take it away.
Okay, and if y'all have any questions, just feel free to raise your hand or ask them, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. But, so, like she was saying about kind of claiming up whenever you get up to speak, if she would have asked me to do this 4 years ago when I first started, I probably would have said no because I was so very shy and introverted. But whenever I started Young Living, so I started Young Living in July of 2018, I had a 2.5-year-old, and she was 3 months old at the time, and I was struggling with postpartum depression and postpartum anxiety. We were not getting sleep. She cried from the moment she was born until she was like a year old, so it was just really rough. And I was looking anywhere for support, relief, sleep support, any of that. And I was also breastfeeding, so I knew that I wanted to choose something all natural. So I found someone random on Instagram who was selling oils. I didn't know Young Living was a company. I didn't know anything about it. And she offered me a bottle of lavender, and I was like, yes, I will try anything. She said, put it on your chest, like give your baby a massage, put it in your diffuser, diffuse it all night long, and I did, and it really helped us. It helped our whole entire family. And so I looked into it, and I started using the oils, and when I started using the oils, I was like, this is very expensive. This is not something that I can financially afford monthly, but I know my family needs this. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna see if I can sell these essential oils so that I can get my orders paid for that I was wanting to purchase monthly. And I found out that, I'm not bragging on myself, but I was kind of good at it, and I really enjoyed it, and I actually made money on top of getting my oils paid for, and so like I am able to contribute to household bills and things like that as a stay-at-home mom. And so I feel like it was a God thing, and it was like a huge blessing in my life that this just really stumbled, it fell into my lap. And so yeah, that is why I'm here, and it has also given me a lot of personal growth. So like I said, 4 years ago, if she would have asked me to do this, I would have been like, no, I can't. Very introverted, but it has really brought out another side of me and a lot of confidence. And so yeah, I'm just like so thankful for Essential Oils and for Young Living as a company. I actually got to go in September to their lavender farm in Salt Lake City, and that was one of the most amazing things. It was just, I just cried right when I got off of the bus. I just started bawling because there's mountains everywhere on either side of this just massive lavender farm, and it was just gorgeous. It was amazing. Like, I want to take them next summer with me to go. But anyways, okay, so I'm sure y'all are all familiar with essential oils, but I'll just give y'all like a brief, I don't know, description of what essential oils are. So they come from plants, or they can come from like resins or woods and things like that. You can get them by distillation, so steam distillation. You can get them from cold pressing, and you can get hydrosols from them. So your hydrosols are whenever they steam distill the plant. It's when they separate the water from the oil, and so the hydrosol is the water. And Young Living has this amazing like facial spray, linen spray called Sandalwood Hydrosol, and I love it. But I just brought the essential oils today with me. So how you can use them in 3 different ways. You can diffuse them, like I have this diffuser over here, and I constantly have my diffuser running in my house. In the morning, I like to put things in there that are uplifting, or things that are going to like encourage energy and things like that. Around nap time, or when I'm trying to get my kids just to like calm down, we will do lavender, we will do peace and calming, we will do stress away, frankincense, things like that. At bedtime, we always choose like lavender, gentle baby, just very calming oils, and I diffuse all night long. You can also ingest oils. So I've only ever ingested Young Living's oils just because I know that it's safe. Because this oil, well, this is paint away. Let me grab another one. So this is lavender, and I know that 100% of this bottle is lavender, and Young Living has this, it's like a promise called Seed to Seal, that everything that they do is organic and all natural, and they do it with science-backed, and everything in your bottle is going to be the pure plant. So they're not going to add any additives, they're not going to add anything artificial. to they don't have to list it in the ingredients. So like when you buy essential oils from Walmart, you don't exactly know, like just as an example, you don't really know what all you're getting in that oil bottle. You don't know if 100% of that oil bottle is actually lavender. But so that's why it's safe to ingest Young Living oils, because this is just lavender. So we ingest and you can use them topically. So for example, like the pan away, so you can put this in bath salts, but I put like a little roller top on here, and I just like to roll it on me like after a workout or before a workout. Pan away is so good. If y'all want to pass this around and just, y'all can totally do that if y'all want. There's a little roller. It reminds me of Icy Hot, kind of like the way that it smells.
It reminds me of Copenhagen snuff.
Oh,
When I was pregnant with her,
That is so funny.
that Copenhagen
Winter
snuff,
green.
winter green, calm. If I was sick to my stomach, winter green, for some reason, calm.
Temperament will do
That
I've had people
I
say
use
root
that the
beer.
entire
Like I've had
time.
people tell me it smells like root beer.
I use that the entire time for morning sickness.
Oh really?
Because of the scent in it,
That
it
is
calmed it.
so funny.
And then now I make a bath soap for when I'm sore, so you know.
Yes, no, pan away baths are so amazing. Okay, so I do have some samples if y'all would like any samples. Like I said, so this is a Young Living product, and it's an all natural energy drink, which I don't drink energy drinks, so I don't know what to compare it to. But it's all natural, no artificial sweeteners. It's sweetened with stevia, and this is carbonated white tea, and it has lime essential oils and black pepper. So I know the black pepper, you're kind of like, oh, I bet that's not very good. But you actually can't taste the black pepper in it, but it's super yummy. So I just brought that. I thought that y'all would like it since y'all just did your little workout or before a workout. Have you take
I have
one?
not. I
Take
wanna
one. So yeah, I did put like full cans up there. Y'all can feel free to take them, or I put little cups if you just wanted to try it. And then also there's like a little pamphlet on it that will give you more information about it. I'm very anti-energy drink. Like I've never drank one from like a gas station or Target or Walmart, whatever. But I love coffee, and so this is a nice like alternative if I want an afternoon cup of coffee. Like I'll just grab one of these. Because you don't get that like caffeine crash after you drink it. I also have lavender and peppermint samples up there, so feel free to take one of those. What else? Yeah, there's also like a little shelf of oils. You can feel free to use any of them, smell them. I also brought my Itobi scanner, so if anyone would like to get scanned, I'll tell you a little bit about the Itobi. And this uses the same technology that like your Apple Watch or your Fitbit uses. It's called a GSR technology that reads the electrical energies in your body, and it pairs them with essential oils. I have a few really cool stories, just like testimonials, if y'all would like to hear them. Am I good on time? Oh, okay, I'm good. Yes, so in September when I went to Salt Lake City, someone had a table set up where she was doing Itobi scans. And I was like, oh my goodness, what is this? It was just really neat. And so I got scanned, and immediately when I got home, I was like, I'm buying one of those because it is a really good way for me to promote my business, but it's also a really neat way for me to help my clients make wellness goals. And because sometimes you don't know what's going on inside in your body, and this kind of gives you a little peek into like what your body's trying to tell you. So it does scan for emotions and body systems. And I particularly like it because I have two girls, and they are 6 and 4 now, but still sometimes they aren't able to tell me what they're feeling or what's going on with their body. And so it's neat, like I scan us monthly, or I scan myself every 2 weeks, and so I can kind of like change like my daily lifestyle and the oils and supplements that I'm taking to like what my Itobi scan tells me. And don't get me wrong, there are some people that read their scan and they're like, this does not resonate with me whatsoever, can we do it again? And I'm like, yes, we can totally do it again. So my grandmother passed away about 2 months ago, and she was in hospice for about 2 weeks, and one of the nurses used essential oils, and she was very interested in the Itobi scanner. I carry this around with me everywhere. And so I scanned her, and a lot of the trauma support oils were the ones that came up for her. And for her being a hospice nurse, I thought that, I mean, it's not neat, but I thought
You didn't need to know that.
I know. I was asking everyone, I was like, do you feel okay? Do you feel okay? And they were like, yeah, we feel fine. And then like 4 hours later, we were not okay. So. But if you see something like that come up on your skin, don't get scared. Because it could be a fluke. Yeah, if like the immune support things come up, or if you have like vitamin C supplements, don't think you're like getting sick. It could just be something that your body needs. Does someone want to be my guinea pig? And
I will. I would love
whoever wants to come up, I'll just. It only takes 2 minutes to do your scan.
As long as she doesn't make a type of clothes on.
Okay. So you do have to put your contact information in here, and you have to like sign a terms and conditions, or just like check a terms and conditions thing. This is not a diagnostic device, but it is a class 2 medical device. So it's just saying that I'm not trying to diagnose you with anything because I'm not a medical professional. So just put your information. Oh, and it will also text or email you your scan results as well. So if you want to look back on them next week or whenever, you can do that.
Now, Carli, I know you're setting up to do that, but I do have a question.
Yes.
Now, like, if somebody comes to you and they want to get scanned, is there a charge for that? Since you're a representative or you're a partner with them?
I normally don't charge people, but if I go to like I did a large vendor event up near Dallas a few months ago, and I did charge for that. Just like $5, because this does cost me monthly to use. So driving to Dallas and doing the vendor event, I just charged $5.
So a very minimal fee.
Oh yeah, like I paid $40 in Salt Lake City for my scan.
Whoa.
But I'm also like, I want people to like have the access and the financial ability to get scanned if they would like to. I don't want it to be a deterrent like the price or whatever. Oh, but I did scan someone's dog last week for the first time, and that was really neat. So I went through a training, they're like an online training about how to scan animals, and I charged her $15 because that dog was, he would not sit still. He tinkled on my foot, and I was like, this is $15. But he was having digestive issues, and so a lot of the digestive oils came up, which was neat. So she started putting peppermint in his water and put tea away, which is one of Young Living's animal oils, on his chest and his back, because he was getting like digestive issues when he was anxious when they would leave. And so yeah. Okay, so we're gonna scan you for 10 products and oils, so oils, supplements, and blends. So you're going to put your thumb here and your fingers there. Yep. And you don't have to squeeze it or anything. It'll vibrate at the beginning and the end, so don't let it scare you. It's not gonna like shock you or anything.
Becky, it's been nice knowing you.
Bring me up, Scotty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lock the gate so you can't get in.
I had a lady who was terrified to do it, and I was like, I promise you can't feel it, right?
I felt it that one
Just
time.
it
when
vibrates like
vibrated.
you're getting it in. Yeah, but I mean, it's not gonna like shock you or anything. So like, I don't have an Apple Watch, but you know, your Apple Watch or like your Fitbit, Samsung watches can scan like your pulse and things like that. So like your pulse, your temperature, like your stress levels can all kind of determine what shows up on your iCovi scan. So like I said, it only takes like 2 to 3 minutes per scan. Thank you for being the volunteer.
I'm gonna see how messed up I am.
Always laugh. So there is like an emotions like pie chart looking thing, and it will show you like your emotions that you need to work on, or like the oil, or like the oils that like pinged for different emotions.
I know what emotion I need.
So I scanned my husband for the first time, so this was like back in October, and there was nothing on the emotional wheel. Absolutely nothing. I was like,
accurate.
we have to do this again.
Yeah, it's right.
I was like, nothing came up again. Me, I'm like everywhere.
That's just the man.
But I will say, ever since my grandmother passed away, surrender has been the main emotion that has come up like all 5 times that I've scanned myself in the past 2 months. So I thought that was kind of neat. I'm very like anti-medication, but I do take anxiety medication. So like I never want people to think that I'm like solely using oils.
But they're supplementing.
Yes. Yes. And like my stepdad, he had a heart attack a few years ago, and he uses all of the like good cardiovascular support oils. I mean, he also takes medication, but
those
daily.
supplemented.
Yeah.
I think they can handle it.
A lot of the,
There it goes.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, a lot of them, the medicine, like, they have to go hand in hand, like, you know, sometimes the doctor medicine is not enough, but when you supplement those rules, and it's like, all of a sudden, it works.
Yeah.
I've been that way.
Do you wanna see your scan?
Yeah. Let's hear Becky.
Do you care if
I don't care.
Okay.
She's going to tell you, this is what I need right here.
Okay, do y'all wanna know what her scan says?
Yes.
Okay, so her top 10 oils and supplements were Neroli, Transformation, One Heart, Northern Lights Black Spruce, Magnify Your Purpose, the Ortho Ease Massage Oil. I mean, you just had a workout, so the Ortho Ease Massage Oil. ICP, which is a supplement, Helichrysum, Sulfurzyme, and Gathering. I think that's kind of neat that Gathering came up. Emotions. Focus and joy were your two emotions that you needed to work on the most. And you can also click on each of the emotions, and it will, you'll be able to pull this up on your phone or like email computer as well. You can click on each of the emotions and scroll down, and it will come up with like the complementary oils to each of the emotions. Your body systems, brain support. but that's why focus came up as one of your emotions. Yeah. And digestive. And nervous system came up, but you only pinged for like 2 oils for nervous system. So that's like, you know, your anxious feelings or.
And I would have thought that would have been.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I would have.
So yeah, would you like me to text or email this to you? Or both? I could do both.
Either, it doesn't.
Okay. So yeah, I can also do scans if anyone would like that. They're completely free. Did my mom leave?
She took your daughter to the restroom.
Oh, okay. I probably do have to leave at 11:50 because my daughter's at art camp and I have to go pick her up by 12. But yeah, I'll set up over here if anyone wants or ask questions,
Just stop right.
scans, whatever.
Hey, Carli, Tristan wants to be scanned.
You want to? I think everybody's gonna be scanned now. I'm like,
She and I both have degenerative disc disease in our neck, and it's very painful sometimes.
CBD. So this is, Young Living has a CBD line, but none of their products contain THC, so it's not gonna come up on a drug test, and you're not gonna get like the high that you would get from THC. This is just CBD. And if you're worried, I have friends who have used Young Living CBD and done like at-home drug tests that I can show you that like it's not gonna show up. But yeah, if y'all wanna use some of it, y'all can pass this around too if y'all wanna use any